Fantastic. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. So this is a Q&A, which means you have free reign. You can ask me whatever question you want to talk about. I am, however, going to focus a little bit on letting go, because in about 2 weeks, on the 25th of November, I'm going to give an online workshop, letting go, and focusing on anything that we have to let go of, even this physical body. You understand that we are not these bodies, we are not these minds, we are not the stuff that we have. And some of us, especially myself, have been witnessing a lot of people actually having to release their bodies and return to the spirit realm. In January, one of my very dear friends passed away with ovarian cancer. And yesterday, another beautiful dear friend of mine, Nicolette Lodge, passed away also with ovarian cancer. And for me, what the interesting thing is that these two women were so completely different. And because we are talking about letting go, my very last conversation, or my second last conversation with Nicolette, she was lying literally on her deathbed, and she was saying to me, you know what, I don't think I know anything anymore. And I wholeheartedly agreed with her. I said to her, you know what, we've spent the last 10 years just studying, but I've been studying my entire life. The last 10 years specifically, I've really focused on the metaphysics. I studied all kinds of healing modalities. I got my PhD in metaphysics. I became a master and certificate of science in theta healing. I did breathwork, brain gym. Hannah taught me brain gym. There's so many modalities that I've studied, and access bars. I did so many things. And what I've learned is that everything we learn in life is so beautiful. It's really wonderful. But it is so incredibly important not to attach to anything that we think we know. Because anything that we attach to, basically in the end, limits us. Okay. And especially if you attach to something that makes you feel limited, that makes you feel bad about yourself. Because even if you're studying healing modalities, like Nicolette was very well studied, in metaphysics. And in fact, she managed to heal herself from an eye cancer that she had in her tear glands. And she completely healed that many years ago with the work that she did and the studies that she did. But there comes a time in our lives when we have a death toll, and it is time for us to go. And no matter what you know, and no matter what you've learned in life, and it is your time to graduate. And I think when we think about death, and this is something that I was really guilty of, I sort of thought of it as like when you die and you couldn't heal yourself, that you failed at something, that you couldn't get it right to heal this, whatever it is in your body. And especially healers, when they get something in their bodies, they're very hard on themselves, because how can I not heal this? How is it even possible that I got sick with all the knowledge that I have, with all the stuff that I know? How is it possible that I can't even manifest the money that I'm supposed to manifest in my life with all this knowledge I have? Then we become extremely hard on ourselves, and that's why letting go is one of the most incredible virtues that we can acquire in this lifetime, because what you attach to limits you. Whatever idea, concept, whatever it is, modality, religion, anything that we've been taught here, okay, can definitely limit us, especially if it makes you feel bad about yourself, and if it makes you being very hard on yourself. So in this letting go workshop, I'm going to be talking a lot. I'm going to give some tips and some strategies and processes that if you're currently going through stuff, where you are having to say goodbye to loved ones, where you're having to let go of material possessions. Perhaps your children is moving somewhere else. Perhaps your idea of yourself, the idea that you thought you were going to be at whatever age you are now. You maybe had this idea, oh, at the age of 30, I'm going to be this. At the age of 40, I'm going to be this. At the age of 50, I'm going to be this. Or this was my idea of how I see my life panning out. And then if it doesn't pan out that way, we become so hard on ourselves. Christelle, do you want to share with me, because I feel that you did have some kind of idea of yourself that sort of where you feel maybe a little disillusioned, or do you want to share with me?
Well, I would say it's more personal, but yeah, it's basically the relationship I am in and also my work. So I think this is just a sign, like letting go of that will
How,
help me grow
how old are you
into a
now?
different season. Yeah,
How old are you now?
yeah. So yeah, that's a bit. I'm 20, so I feel like you are talking to me because I'm a certain age. You think you are going to be at a certain age to achieve more and achieve some work goals or some study goals, relationship goals. And
You
as a
sound
woman, you want to achieve all of those goals. Can you hear me?
sometimes your sound is just cutting in
Yeah,
out
so
of.
I didn't achieve any.
But it's okay. So what I'm understanding is that you're at the age where you thought this was going to be the relationship that you were going to be in. You can correct me if I'm
Yes,
wrong. And this is the career that you wanted to be
yes,
in. And then you had this kind of idea, and suddenly nothing that you thought was going to happen is kind of panning out. Am I understanding you correct?
yes,
And
yes, definitely. That's correct.
how is that making you feel?
Well, it makes me feel stuck, frustrated, yeah, sometimes sad, depressed. There's a lot of negative feelings attached to it. Yeah, definitely negative. Yeah.
Yeah, so here's the thing that I think is really, really, and thank you so much for sharing. Crystal, you said this is personal, but I want you guys to get personal. I mean, this is a Q&A where you should ask me your questions. Please get personal. If there is something that you're struggling with in your life, if something is not flowing, if you're feeling stuck somewhere, please share it with me, because that's the only way that I can assist you. And we're going to have a limited time tonight. So, don't be shy. Ask me your questions. So Christelle, if you had a question regarding this now, okay, what do you think, what would be the biggest thing that you would want to change in your life right now? What do you think if this happens, then you will be unstuck?
Sure, that's a difficult question. Well, I must be honest. I need to take action. Um, yeah, I think if you don't take action, you're not gonna be where you're supposed to be. And sometimes the
Okay,
actions are not what you want to be. So I need to definitely take action. I need
okay,
to make some hard decisions. Yeah.
okay. So let's talk about that, because I think that is an incredible place to start and to go from. When we take action from a place of desperation, okay, or once we're in a place of fear, the action that we are going to take is guaranteed to be disastrous. Okay. It is incredibly important that we never do anything when we're in a state of desperation, fear, or, like you said, any of those negative emotions. So my suggestion would be is that you first get to a space where you can be in full acceptance and allowance of what is. Now, how do we do that? The thing in life is that, okay, Christelle says, I'm stuck, I'm not sure if you're still in that relationship. Are you still in that relationship?
Yes, I am. I
But
am.
but you're
Yeah.
feeling that this is maybe not the place where you need to be.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
So I'm always giving this advice to people, because this is the two tools in my toolbox that I always use when it comes to relationships and any situation in my life. The first question I ask always is, how does this make me feel? How does this situation make me feel? And how does this person make me feel? It is incredibly important, guys, that we connect with our feelings, because your feelings is your map, okay? And your feelings doesn't define you, all right? It is not who you are. You must understand it is a map. So the moment that you define yourself, your worth, your value by how you're feeling, you're lost. Then it's going to be terrible. It is incredibly important to understand that your thoughts are not who you are, your body is not who you are, and your feelings are not who you are. But it is a map. So now let's look at the feelings. You said you feel stuck, a lot of negative emotions, but I want you to specifically think about that partner of yours. And I want everybody here to participate. I want to invite you to participate. If there is a person currently that is triggering you in your life, let's have a look at that. Think about that person who's really making your blood boil, that person who is working on your nerves, that person who's making your life a little bit, miserable. So you're just not for me if you have someone in mind. So just think of somebody that is making your life a little bit difficult. That's triggering you. That's rocking your boat. Everybody got somebody in mind? I want you to just think about that person, and I want you to think about a moment when that person is really, really in your face. Okay? And I want you to establish, what is the feeling? How does this person make you feel? What is the feeling? Do they make you feel unappreciated? Do you feel unappreciated? Do you feel that they don't acknowledge you? Do you feel unloved? Do you feel that they don't accept you? Do you feel like they're dishonest with you? What is the feeling? I feel powerless. I feel helpless. I feel unloved, unappreciated. Just establish the feeling. It's always so important, you guys, to get back to the feeling. Now, I cannot say this enough, and I teach this almost in every seminar, because your feelings, it's your map, and it will guide you. So, Christelle, just not for me if you've established the feeling. You've got the feeling, how this person's making you feel. Based on the feeling, guys, what is it that you need from that person or the situation that you're in to make you feel better? So, Christelle, are you brave enough to share with me what the feeling is? You can tell me, what is the feeling? How does
Well, I would say, can I not share? Like, it's for me too personal.
Okay, but you
Yeah,
don't have
yeah,
to. But is it
if that's
unloved?
fine.
Okay. Anybody else here that's willing to share the feeling? Just want to assist you with how to get to the next step of what it is that you're needing. Anybody else here who's willing to share the feeling that the person is making you feel like? Hester, please, yes. You can just unmute and then just quickly tell me the feeling. Okay, so I can't hear you. You can maybe put it in the chat box. Yeah, we can't hear you. Do you know where to chat? There's a chat. And can you see from me what is the feeling? Did we put it in the chat box?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay. Esther, maybe you can type in there for me in the chat box. The feeling. Do you know where to find that? Anybody else willing to share the feeling?
I think I would want to share. I feel humiliated, but also starting to
That's a very, very good one.
doubt.
Very good one. Very good one. Yeah, so doubt, humiliated and doubt. Did you say doubt? You were muted. You were muted again, Hannah.
I feel humiliated, but I'm also starting to doubt myself because it's the second time that this similar thing happened.
So it makes you feel unsure about yourself.
Yeah.
So you went a little bit away, Hannah. Can you just repeat that for me again?
Yeah. So I started to doubt myself because it was the second time when a similar situation has happened.
Yeah. There's an incredible book, but I'm not sure now. The author, I will ask Anne to maybe put that in when we send a mail out again with the recording of this. but it is the wound that we carry. And when we are humiliated, the wound, the opposite of the wound for humiliation is justice. We're looking for justice, you know, when we are being humiliated. So based on this, Hannah, based on feeling humiliated and feeling then suddenly unsure of yourself, what is it that you think that you need from this person? So you obviously need them not to humiliate you, and you need them to believe in you. Am I
Yeah,
correct?
I
You
would
need
have
them
liked to have had
to
it.
believe in you, trust
I
you.
would have liked to. Well, what basically happened was I did something that, you know, they didn't like, and instead of them sort of correcting and say, you know what, this isn't working, why don't you try this? No, it's like, you're out. But it was done in a really ugly way.
Yeah. So you feel almost attacked in that. You didn't feel valued. They didn't take the time to even explain to you or give you an opportunity to discuss or to share what it is. You were just shut out.
Yeah,
Am I
yeah.
correct? So what you needed from them was to honor you in this, to respect you in this, to approach you in this, and give you an opportunity to say your say.
Yeah,
Correct?
and even an opportunity to
Explain.
rectify, you know, if you make a mistake.
Rectify. This
Yeah.
is such a wonderful example, Hannah. I want to thank you so much for sharing this with us, because there is a lot of times when people kind of just, you know, something happens or you don't even know what happened and they just shut you out. In your case, you know, there is a definite something that happened, but you don't even now have the opportunity to rectify it, say sorry, or explain your side. You're just being shut out, okay? And that is horrible. How does that make you feel? So it makes you, you said humiliated, but also sort of um, doubting yourself. But I want you to get a bit deeper, Hannah. Being shut out like this, how does it make you feel?
It's like, Shan, well, you know how in the old days the worst thing, they would like throw
They
you
would shun
aside.
you.
Yeah.
You feel completely abandoned.
Hmm. Yeah, but
Abandoned.
it's almost like it's abandoned. I don't even know that's the right word. You know how in the
Yeah,
old days the worst that they could do was throw you out of the community. Nobody was allowed to talk to you.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
how I feel.
It's like you're being shamed.
Something like that. But not
Yeah.
even shamed in the group, but I just feel shunned.
But
Like
but it's like
thrown away.
thrown away, but you have almost like you've done something that no one is going to forgive you for, and no one even wants to hear from you. So you're powerless in this moment, because when
But
you are
it's not
shunned,
even that bad
no
that I
one.
did.
Yeah, but no one is allowed to talk you to. I'm remembering just when people are shunned, correct? No one is allowed to talk to them, so you don't even have a voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to be seen or heard even. You can maybe be seen but not heard. You have no voice.
Mm.
And you see, the second part of this, and I'm going to get to this, guys, because it's a two-part exercise. First, you want to ask, how does it make you feel, so that you can establish what you need from them. What you're needing from them is an opportunity, right, Hannah, to discuss the situation, to give your side of it, or just to understand. Like, you need communication so that you can just talk this out. But they're not giving you this opportunity, correct? They've just made up their mind, this is how it is, and it's the end, but it feels to you completely unresolved, and you're feeling now
And
unresolved in your
unfair.
point. Yeah, unfair. This is a very good word. So, Hannah, you kind of know how this exercise works, but I'm going to ask you the second part. If you had a magic wand and you could change anything about this person that is doing this, that could make this person's life better, that could make the situation better, that could just improve this person, what would you? Now, we know we can't change people. Does everybody know that? Put up your hands. Does everyone know that? Because we've all given it a good go, right? All of us have tried to change someone in our lives, but we realize we can't. But for the purpose of this exercise, I just want you to imagine you had a little magic wand and you could change anything about this person that would have made this situation better. What would you change about that person?
I would like there's two things. One is I would have liked people to talk to me earlier,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so that I would have, or now, that I would have had a chance to just change and adapt and possibly carry on with what I was
So
doing.
basically what I'm understanding is that they didn't share with you how they felt for a while, and you continued a certain behavior unknowing to you that this is not what they like. And then
Yeah.
so you weren't given an opportunity or a chance to even know how they were feeling. So if they had the courage to speak to you, to be open with you and had the courage to tell you what it is, then that would have been nice. Why do you think that this person didn't do that? Why do you think this person just kept quiet?
Well, first of all, I know for myself it's not easy to have that discussion with anybody, you know,
So most people feel afraid to go up to people and say, listen, this is really bothering me, because they are afraid that you might reject
reject
them.
them.
Or, yeah, so better I just reject you first before you reject me, or or this is not going to change, or whatever. So you would have liked them to have the courage to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And what else?
I would have liked them to have given me another chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Hannah, we cannot change people in our environment. We can't change other people. But when these beautiful angels comes into our lives, I call everybody in our lives an angel that comes in to show us more of ourselves. Okay, you must understand that every single person on this planet that comes into your reality, okay, is reflecting something to you. I call everybody on the planet angels, beautiful angels, messengers from God. And when they come, and you can say God or the creator or source or whatever you call this, all that is energy of creator, beautiful messengers that comes into your reality to kind of just reflect something to you that needs to shift in your life. So at this point, it feels very devastating. It is very painful. I'm suddenly being shut out. This is so unfair. I didn't even know that this person feels this way, and now suddenly the person doesn't want to speak to me. In this moment, I want to invite you to not bring the attention to them, come back to you. Based on how they made you feel. They made you feel shunned, they made you feel shamed, humiliated, okay? In a certain way, a little bit shunned. Based on what they made you feel like, okay, you needed for them to give you another chance, to at least give you an opportunity to speak this out, and to straighten things out. This is what you are having to give to yourself. What we are learning here is when someone makes us feel something, we need something from them. And what we need from them is what we are learning to give to ourselves. So, Hannah, you are learning to give yourself another chance. You are learning to communicate better. Okay, because you want this person to be able to communicate with you. You wanted this person to have the courage to communicate with you. So what this person is coming to reflect to you is what you are learn to give to yourself and what you need to change about yourself. So it is incredibly important now to look at what you wanted to change about them is to give you another chance and to have the courage to communicate with you. So there, this is one of the things that is important that you have to look at. Also, how do you communicate with people? Do you communicate with people? Do you tell people how you honestly feel? Okay, or do you do that so much that it closes doors, closes the communication? Okay, so it is incredibly important to see what is this person reflecting to you and where in your life are you doing it, because we cannot
I've
change
been
other people.
looking because you know me, I'm always, that's the first place I go to, it's like, what is it I'm learning here? Well, I'm learning don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Be careful, you know, if something isn't
Can you
working.
explain that one to me? Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Explain
Well,
that.
this is what it feels like. Like if you don't like something, then you chuck everything. But then you throw
Yeah, but
the
that's
baby
what.
out
But
with.
that's not what you're learning here.
No, but I am in the sense, because that's how I also feel, like they throwing me, I'm the baby thrown out with the bathwater. I do something that they don't like, they throw me out
So,
with it.
so what happens now? What are you learning in this?
Yeah,
What
so I
happens
need
when
to
you throw
look.
the baby out with the bathwater? What are you learning in that process?
Yeah, so I'm looking at, hey, maybe if some things that I do, instead of just that I need to not to be too quick to just throw it all away and stop and just think about it more
And
before I.
perhaps you are learning. Perhaps you are learning. Perhaps you are learning maybe that when someone is throwing something out, that that doesn't mean that you are responsible for them. So here's a. It's very. Have you ever read the book The Four Agreements, which is such a beautiful book, to be impeccable with your words. So you understand this person has made it clear to you what you did, right? That offended them.
Well, it wasn't not that I didn't offend them personally. So I was in a sort of a leadership role in this organization, and they said the way I handled somebody was not the way they wanted me to handle that person, another person.
So this
But
is
no,
very beautiful. But look now, something that you did to another person upset this person, and she decided you are no longer a part of her world.
yeah,
Okay?
of in that role in the organization.
And now, so here's we coming back to what you're learning. First of all, the first two things you said to me, I was shamed, okay, and then I started to doubt myself. Now,
Yeah.
in your heart of heart, Hannah, do you feel that you have treated that person in a way that wasn't appropriate?
Not I can understand that person maybe have misinterpreted my behavior as being a bit micromanagement. I can understand it, but it was not inappropriate. It really
So in
wasn't.
your heart, you're learning to trust that you are innocent, and you are
Yeah.
learning to have faith and believe in your own innocence, and you are also learning to stand assertively in how you've acted. But
Yeah.
in some way, you believe that this person is right. So, in this world, there's many stories, and everybody will have their own story, and everybody's story is based on their own perception and their own experiences. Okay. So now this person brings it into your reality. So we need to see, you've attracted this into your reality.
Yeah.
Are you in any way judging someone harshly like she is in some way, making an assumption that is not basically true about yourself, because immediately it is you're going
Exactly.
to
That is the first thing I looked at. You know, I do tend to judge myself
look at
harshly if I don't do things, you know, as you were starting in the beginning, if you're not where you want to be, then I can easily judge myself harshly, like,
and this
should
is
have
such
been
a
there.
beautiful lesson that this person is coming to teach you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what anybody in the world says. If you have authentically acted from your place of pureness, okay? But here's what I would like to talk to you about today. Hannah, that doesn't come just from this experience. It is important for you to look at the very first time in your life where you have felt shamed, and when someone then sort of falsely accused you or did something like this. It's always important to go to the very first time that this has happened, because there is where the belief program started, that I'm always going to be misunderstood by people, or I'm always going to be falsely accused. Can you see? So it's important to go there and do the healing there. Are you remembering a person that has made you feel a similar way? Because
Yeah, but it wasn't that long ago. It wasn't that long ago. But I realized in both cases was what made it hard was I thinking, oh, I'm doing a nice job. And then I get like, really? You're doing an absolute crappy job. That's
Yes.
basically that's
So
the
here's
hard.
the thing. How does it serve you whenever you are confident and you believe in yourself? How does it serve you? What do you get from it when someone then comes in on the sideline and bursts your bubble?
Yeah, it's like, oh Lord, it's hard to be humble, right?
So on some level, maybe you are learning humility. Maybe you are learning. There was a beautiful model. I'm not sure if you guys know her. I think her name was Christina Storm. Have you guys ever heard of her? And so one day I was performing with her at a big event, and she was modeling and I was singing. But we all then at some point had to walk down the ramp and walk back and without singing. And that was, for me, it was overwhelmingly hard. I was like, oh my God, because I can go on a stage and I can sing, but if I have to walk down a ramp and just kind of be beautiful next to all these real models. And then she came up to me and she said to me, you know what, Nianell, it's not brain surgery or rocket science to be a model. All you have to do is, you just get on the ramp, and she used this accent. So she's just get on the ramp and walk straight, You just walk straight until there's no more ramp. Okay, then you stop, and then you just turn around and you walk straight back, okay? And it's that moment when you think you are fabulous, okay? That's the moment you will fall. So,
That's exactly that. That's exactly that. The moment you think I'm fabulous, I get taken
but
out.
here's the thing, Hannah. Is it okay for you to be fabulous? Is
Well,
it
that's
okay
the
for you?
question.
Yes. Now this is what you're learning here. You are learning to embrace your fabulousness. It is okay for you to be celebrated. It is okay for you to be good. It is okay for you to be magnificent. And it is okay for you to shine. And it is okay for you to be successful. And it is okay for you to be proud of yourself. But deep down, you have a little tiny live voice in your head that tells you it's not okay. It's not okay. So you will
Exactly.
manifest someone into your reality to come and burst your bubble. Now, here's the thing. You are learning to be in full acceptance of your own magnificence. And you are allowed to blow your own horn and say, I did a good job here, Hannah. I believe on some level that we are so scared of our light, of shining so brightly, okay, that we will always manifest someone into our reality to bring us back down to earth, just in case we are too full of ourselves, okay? Now, it's incredibly important to know when you are too full of yourself, okay? Balance is key. It's incredibly important. But Hannah, in your heart of hearts, you know that you did a good job. And now is the moment that I want you to congratulate you on a good job. Please, can you tell us just how proud you are of yourself, of the good job that you've done, that you believe in yourself, that you have no doubt in your heart that you did a good job, you believe in yourself. I want you to use your own words and just affirm for us your magnificence, please.
Let me find the right words. So I do think I did the right thing, the right job. And if I didn't do the right job, I wasn't allowed to do the job how I wanted to do it. I had to do it their way. And so in that way, I wasn't as magnificent as I could have been because they didn't want me to do that. But said that, I am magnificent. And it's really important that I am allowing myself to shine. So I'm really grateful for this moment. It is about that. Yeah.
So can we maybe just say out loud, I am allowing myself to shine.
I am allowing myself to shine.
It is safe for me to shine.
It is safe for me to shine.
I can shine without being pulled down or shunned.
I'm allowed to shine, and it's safe for me to shine. What was that? I can shine without somebody bursting my bubble, putting me down.
I can shine unconditionally.
I can shine unconditionally.
So a nice exercise to just solidify this is put your one hand around your back here, one here, And then whoever wants to do it, you're so welcome. And we can just say 3 times out loud, I can shine unconditionally. Let's go, Hannah.
I can shine unconditionally. I
And
give myself
let's affirm it
permission.
even better. Let's just say, I am shining unconditionally.
I am
I am
shining
shining
unconditionally.
unconditionally. Again, I am
I am
shining
shining unconditionally.
unconditionally. I am
I
shining
am shining magnificently
magnificent.
unconditionally.
Beautiful. So here's the thing, guys. I'm sure in everybody's life here, there is somebody who's making you feel like you can't be who you really want to be. Yeah? And this is one of the biggest attachments that we need to let go of. And this is the attachment to I have to be perfect. Okay? And if I'm not perfect, let me bring someone into my reality to come and tell me how unperfect I am, how imperfect I am, that's the word. How imperfect I am, let me bring someone in to come and tell me all my flaws. Okay, so the fundamental belief here is that I'm not perfect. Now I want to tell you something. You are perfect as you are right now. You are magnificent, you are beautiful. Okay. The biggest lie that humanity has bought into is the fact, it's the lie that we are not perfect, that we have to do something to earn something. We have to become something to get something. Okay. We have to work really hard to earn something or get something. All right. So this lie can ruin our lives. Okay. And what Hannah was learning is to believe in herself, to believe in her own magnificence. Okay. And release this belief that she's not allowed to be magnificent, because this is what she believes fundamentally down here. And remember, whatever you believe is what you create. This is the reality you will create. If you believe that it's not safe for you to be magnificent, you're going to bring people in to bring you down to earth. Okay. If you believe that you are not deserving of love or success, then that is the reality you will create. Remember, you are, and your life will become what you believe about yourself and about other people. And these people that's coming into your reality, that is triggering you, they are magnificent angels, messengers, coming to tell you and show you what needs to shift in you. Okay. So Christelle, that partner, what you are needing from him to make you feel better is what you are learning to give to yourself. And what you want to change about that person is the very same thing that you have to change about yourself. Now, a lot of people say to me, but that person lies to me. I don't lie. I'm a very honest person. But in the beginning, when you met that person, was there perhaps a little tiny voice inside you that says, maybe I shouldn't trust this person? And did you listen to that voice? And if you did not listen to that voice, then you are lying to yourself. Okay. And that person is coming to show you to be honest with yourself, to trust your intuition, to trust your gut. That person, Hannah, was showing you, you need to believe in yourself 100%. Okay. The humiliation was that you were so confident, and now somebody comes and say, listen, you weren't that great after all. In fact, it was so horrible, I never want to speak to you again. We have to transcend, and we have to move beyond what the world is telling us. And now it's a very simple exercise. A lie about you and other people will always feel bad. Listen to your feelings. If it's feeling crappy, the worse it feels, the bigger the lie. Now, you guys have heard that saying when they say, the truth hurts. Now, that is the biggest lie on planet Earth. The only reason why truth hurts is because you believe the lie about yourself, and that is what's hurting. What's hurting is that you are believing a lie about yourself. Okay? The truth never ever hurts. The truth about you is that you are magnificent, that you are a spark of God, that you are unconditionally worthy and deserving of love and joy and peace. Now, you can see my little lip liner. Okay? I want you to imagine this is the all that is energy of creation. Source, the creator of all that is, God, however you want to refer to, okay? And you are a part of God. You are a spark of God. Okay? And when you feel this oneness with who you are, with the all that is energy of creation, when you feel this oneness, it feels beautiful. It feels good. You feel happy. Your feelings will tell you when you remember who you are in God. Okay? Because you will feel fantastic about yourself. You will feel amazing. Things will flow. Life will be easy. There will be wealth and health and lovely relationships in your life. But when you forget who you are, you separate from this all that is energy. And I want you to imagine there's an elastic band around this little top and here. And the further away you move from who you are truly self, we call this the true self, okay, the true self. Because if you get rid of all the ideas, Christelle, that you are the job that you're doing, or you're the person in that relationship, or those ideas are just stories about you. That's not who you really are. You are not the job that you do. You are not a woman. You're a woman in this lifetime, but that doesn't define you. And if we take all these roles away, all these stories we tell about ourselves and the stories other people tell about us, then we get back to the God self, the true self. Because God is within all of us, and when we die, we all go back to God. You know, death is actually life. Did you know that? You are a force of life. You are a force of life moving through this physical body, okay? Moving through this physical plane. This body is just your house. This is not who you are. You are just staying in this house for maybe 80 years, 90 years, 70 years, 60 years, however long you stay in this house. This is your house. You do clean your house, you look after your house, but you are not your house. Okay? So whatever you become will limit you, because you cannot be anything but pure love, pure consciousness, pure awareness. This is the true self. Okay? Now, just the mere fact that Hannah felt so bad about what those people were saying meant that she forgot completely who she was in that moment. Hey, Hannah?
Can I just add something? What was interesting, I'm really glad that I understand now why it happened. So as I said, a few years ago, 5 years ago, whatever, a similar thing happened, but it was way worse and way more painful than this time. It was still horrible, but nothing like what happened then. And I think it's because I have done so much work on me and allowing myself to shine. This is probably just the remnants of it, and now nothing is going to stop.
So I love this, Hannah. I love what you're saying, because did you guys know that we move deeper and deeper and deeper into ourselves? And similar life lessons will come around again, but every time you will understand it on a deeper level. And you will react less. It'll still hurt. And when it comes around again, Hannah will just go, ooh, oh, it's that thing again. Thank you. It's just a reminder that I must believe in myself. And sometimes it's going to come around and she wouldn't even notice, because that lesson is then completed and done. Okay. Now, the further away that you move from the true self, the more miserable you get. I want you to imagine there's an elastic around this little thing and this, and if I pull it further away, the tension becomes like this. Can you see? It's becoming a hectic tension, okay? And so the more that you forget who you are, the worse your life is, okay? The more you are suffering, you are forgetting who you are. It is when we can remember who we are that we relax, everything is calm and still. So, Christelle, before you make any decisions in your life, you first need to get back to this place, my darling, to the place where you are feeling your oneness with God, with the Creator. And when you sink into that beautiful space, in fact, I'm going to take you there quickly. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Everything we spoke about, everything that you were thinking about, take a deep breath in and sigh it out. You're on mute, so go for it. 2 or 3 nice deep breaths. Come on, everyone, you can do it. Big sigh. Just let go of that weight on your shoulders and just let it go. And then I just want you to take a nice deep breath in and feel energy coming from Mother Earth into your feet. I want you to zip that energy up. Feel it flow through your whole body. From the feet up through all your chakras, the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, past your heart, your throat, your third eye. Feel it burst out of your crown. And I just want you to feel this energy all around you. And then I want you to take a deep breath in and breathe that energy back into your heart. And exhale it again outward. And as you exhale, feel the energy moving around your body. And then breathe it back in again. And around your body again, out. Breathe it in. And as you exhale now, I want you to expand this energy. Go outside your body into the entire house or room that you're in. Just feel that energy going further. You're not stretching, you're just expanding your consciousness to the whole house. And then breathe in, back to your heart. And then exhale and expand it beyond the house into the neighborhood. And then breathe it back in. And feel yourself one and part with everything. Feel how you are one and part with the chair you're sitting on, with the room you're in, with the houses in the neighborhood, all your neighbors. Breathe them into your heart. Exhale now and expand your consciousness further to the city that you're staying in. And I want you to imagine that everything in your city is now one and part with you. No separation, just oneness. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Breathe it in. And as you exhale now, expand your consciousness for me to the continent that you are on. Feel everything in your continent inside of you, like there's no separation. Feel the animals, the plants, the rivers, the oceans. It's all within you and you are within it. No separation, just oneness. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Breathe in the entire continent. Breathe it in. And as you exhale now, I want you to expand your consciousness to the whole of Mother Earth. And I want you to feel Mother Earth within your heart, and you are within Mother Earth, and Mother Earth is within you. I want you to listen and feel. Listen to your heart, slowing down, as it synchronizes with the rhythm of Mother Earth, the heartbeat of Mother Earth. In unison, feel that beat slowly, slowing down, and feel your whole body relaxing. Breathe in Mother Earth. As you exhale now, I want you to expand your consciousness beyond Mother Earth and into the universe. And breathe the universe back in. Breathe in all the planets, the stars, the moons, the suns, all the galaxies. It's all within you and you are within it. No separation, just oneness. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. In this moment, you no longer have this physical body. You are just energy moving back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Breathe in the entire universe. And as you exhale now, expand your consciousness, your energy beyond the universe, into all the planes of existences, all the dimensions, the levels, the degrees. Just expand your consciousness through many lights and more planes of existences. And then I just want you to breathe everything that's beyond the universe back in. And exhale again and expand your consciousness beyond what is beyond the universe into like a jelly-like substance, which is the laws of the universe. And feel your oneness with the laws. It's all within you and you are within it. No separation, just oneness. The law of cause and effect, the law of magnetism, the law of vibration, the law of light, the law of sound, the law of nature, the law of balance. Finally, breathe in the law of compassion. It is who you are. It's all within you and you are within it. Breathe it in. And as you exhale now, expand your consciousness beyond the laws of the universe. The laws give us the illusion that we are here. Go beyond it now into this all that is energy of pure love, pure consciousness, pure awareness. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Feel your oneness. There is no separation, just oneness. In this pure space of love, you'll just feel light and love. You can breathe it in and feel that energy tingle through your body. Imagine energy coming into your crown, tingling through your whole body, energizing your body, filling your body with so much love. Breathe it in, breathe it out. And feel yourself becoming very still, very quiet in this state of beingness, in the pulse of beingness. And in this moment, there's nothing to do, nothing to fix, nothing to change, nothing to become. You witness feelings and emotions and thoughts and people and places and faces coming and going. You are observing everything coming and going. Everything that you can observe or think about is not who you are. The true self, the true observer that you are, cannot be seen or described or perceived or observed. If you think you see yourself, then that is not you. Continue to go deeper and deeper and deeper in the pulse of beingness. Pure consciousness, pure awareness, boundless, timeless, spaceless, limitless. You are whole, you are complete, perfect as you are. Breathe it in. And in this pure space of love, you can make a command. You can say, Creator, God, Source, Infinite Spirit, Divine Love. Show me how, when, and that it is possible to live my day-to-day life, feeling my connection, my oneness with this all that is energy of creation. Show me how to return to this pure space of beingness when I forget who I am. When I define myself with one of the versions that I have created. Make me aware and conscious of the true self that is not attached to any emotion, any thought, any place, any person, any concept, any idea. Completely free, unconditionally loved and accepted as the I am. And any thought that pops up that wants to invite you to listen to its story and its lies, not right now. Thank you for your offering, but no thank you. Relax deeper and deeper into the state of beingness. Love is who you are. Your home is peace. Your fragrance is joy. You are whole, complete, one with all that is, unconditionally, infinite. Breathe it in. Now gather as much unconditional love as you need and bring it in and imagine it flowing through every cell in your body. Imagine this love energy flowing into every area of your life, your relationships, your career, your wealth, your health. And in and from this pure space of love, you trust and you surrender and you let go and you ask the all that is energy of creation to take care of it. Because God has the answers to all your problems, the solutions, the answers to all your questions. Source, Creator, is the healer of all illnesses. Allow the all that is energy to give to you, to guide you, to take care of you, to protect you. And in this moment we surrender all lies that we believed about ourselves, that limited us, that made us feel bad. And we return to the state of beingness, wholeness, complete, infinite. And when you are ready, you can take a deep breath in. Exhale your energy into Mother Earth, ground yourself in Mother Earth, pull that energy back up. And you can open your eyes. Great, how are you guys feeling?
Sonia,
Yes.
the lady that you asked to speak to before, her name is Hester, she's written a message. Can I read it to you?
Very welcome, yes.
So you asked her what her feelings were, and she said that that I'm not good enough for him, no matter what I do. I need to let him go, and I want to move on, but constantly get reminders. I'm 54 years now and want to also have that someone special. It has been since 2012, and we've had no contact since COVID, but still can't forget him.
So here's the thing, Hester, thank you so much for your willingness and your courage to share. After this exercise and after we've done whatever we've done now, can you see that the lie is that you're not good enough, and that nothing you can do? And because you believe this about yourself, he just keeps coming into your reality to prove to you what you believe about yourself. Can you see that? Now, what is needed here, he said, is for you to believe in your own worth and value. Okay? And now, I told you, all of us have bought into a belief that there's something wrong with us. And this usually started when we are children. Okay? Someone made us feel as a child that we are just not good enough, that we are just not what is expected of us. And so we spend our entire lives trying to fix this. And that is the lie. Now, tonight I want to share something with you guys. You know that you have created every single version that you possibly can imagine of yourself already. You have imagined a version of yourself that is not good enough. You have imagined a version of you that is too full of herself. You have imagined a version that is stuck. Okay, Christelle, you're imagining versions of you, and Hester and Hannah, and we are all imagining versions of ourselves. Okay. Now, any version that you have imagined of you, all the versions that you've imagined of you already exists in this moment. Because there is no time. There is really no time. It's just an illusion. There's no future and there's no past. Everything exists now. So in this now moment is where all your power lies. And if you are going to continue giving the version that you believe is not worthy all your power, you make that one grow. So in this moment, which version of you do you want to focus on? Do you want to focus on the one that is confident, that did a good job, that is wonderful, that is magnificent, the one that's worthy and deserving to be loved and to be treated like a queen, because that's who you are and that's what you deserve? Start treating yourself like that, Hester. Start doing special things for yourself. Start spoiling yourself. Start loving yourself like you would like someone to love you. And before you know it, stop focusing on that version that's just never going to get it right or not good enough. Because the more you focus on that version, the more you feed that version, and that version grows. Now, we are, for all eternity in our lives, always focusing on the problem that we have to fix, that we are. Now, we are no problem. There is no problem. We are like dogs chasing our tails on this planet and continuously trying to fix a problem that doesn't even exist. It is a problem that cannot be solved because it isn't even real. You are worthy. You are deserving. The only thing that needs to happen here is for you to be in full acceptance of that. So the only one that you are battling with is you. You are fighting yourself the whole time. And then you bring role players in to prove to you what you believe about yourself. And these role players is your partners and our co-workers and our children. We bring our children in. Oh my word, if you want to bring in some beautiful teachers, it's your children. Your children will come and tell you everything about you that you believe about yourself. Your loved ones, your special someone, that soulmate, they will come on. Everything that you believe about yourself that is a lie, they will come and bring a mirror and show you. Esther, you are not worthy. Nothing you do can please me. And it's not because of that person, it's because you believe it. And it is important that you must understand that you are the only one that really actually exists. Tonight, I have manifested all of you into my reality to come and reflect back to me what I need to change in my life. Hannah is teaching me that I must believe in myself too. That I must step in my own power, that I must trust and have faith in my own abilities, that I'm allowed to say, I did a good job. I was wonderful. Thank you very much. Hester, you are reminding me that I'm worthy and deserving of so much love, and that I must be the one who gives it to me. Christelle, there is no such thing as stuck. Stop speaking those words, because the words we say creates our reality. Your words are so powerful. The story that you tell about yourself is the story you create for yourself. So no more I am stuck. No more I am not worthy or deserving or, not getting it right. No more humiliation. No more being shunned. Stop shunning yourself. You are the one shunning yourself. Let yourself shine. Give yourself permission to have a voice. Now, it's important that we practice this because we are so used to this lie because we've learned it. Now, I just want to tell you something. Do you know who taught you this? Who made you feel this way? Who's the one that made you feel the way that you're feeling right now? And who taught them and who taught them and who taught them? How do they know who you are? Someone told them. Our parents taught us and their parents taught them, and nobody knows anything. Everyone has been taught by people who don't really know. So who are you going to believe? You need to get to that place within you that I just took you. In that pure space of love, and remember that you are already whole, complete, perfect as you are. And give yourself permission to be loved, Hester. Because there's a little girl that said, see, I'm still not good enough. I still just don't deserve to be loved. The only one that can give you permission is you. And right now, all of us have the power. All of us. We've received free will. And in this very moment, we can say, I now choose to be loved. I now choose to be worthy. I now choose to shine. I now choose to allow myself to be whoever I choose to be. And then we go forth and we practice it. We practice it. Everything we need from those people, we give to ourselves. Everything that we want to change about them, we change about ourselves. And we detach from the version that is telling us lies. We have to let go of that version that tells us, I'm not good enough. I didn't do such a good job. I shouldn't be proud of myself. I'm stuck. I should have had all of this and this and this, and I don't have it. Just measure yourself with your own heart's desire. Don't measure yourself with others. My beautiful friends, if you want to learn more, join me on the 25th of November. And we'll do a beautiful workshop on letting go, and we'll look at letting go of health issues. We'll look at letting go of wealth issues. We'll letting go of if you are suffering from grief, if there was people in your life that passed away, or if you've been heartbroken, someone left you, someone doesn't want to love you, how do I let go of this relationship? How do I let go? There's a beautiful manual that comes with this course. Okay, it's a one-day workshop, so it's only 4 hours, 11 to 1 o'clock, and then from 2 to 4 we take a lunch break between 1 and 2. You'll get a beautiful manual. The course is 1,250 Rand, but because you joined me tonight for the Q&A, I will give this workshop to you guys only for 950 Rand. So if you are wanting to join me on the 25th of November, you need to sign up tonight. Okay, you need to sign up tonight, and you need to book your spot now.
And it's
Okay.
online, eh?
Now,
It's online.
sorry, Hannah.
Yes.
It is online, yes. So it's online. It will be on Zoom. You get a Zoom link, so you can be anywhere in the world, and you join me online for the Letting Go Simplified workshop. So if you feel that you've learned something and you would like to learn some more, it would be wonderful. You have until tomorrow. Let's make it 2 o'clock, and till tomorrow 2 o'clock to take advantage of this offer of 950 Rand. Guys, this is money that you invest into yourself. Okay, 1,250 is even nothing, and I'm making it even less. Okay, now if you feel that you can learn something more, join me. And this is you investing into yourself. And what is this worth to you? Christelle, if you could learn some techniques and shift a couple of things, and already tonight I'm sure you've learned a lot. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I would love to see you guys on the 25th. Awesome, thank you. So on the 25th of November, and then please visit my website, nianell.com. I have many other Life Simplified workshops that's already online available, so you can purchase previous ones. There's Parenting Simplified, there's Life Simplified, there is Health Simplified, Wealth Simplified, Soulmates, Divine Life Partners Simplified. So you can buy the online course and workshop and do it. I also give theta healing courses. So if you feel like you have a desire to become a healer, or even if you just want to heal your own life, theta healing is a beautiful technique that can help you. In January, I'll give the basic, the advanced, the dig deeper again, and then in February, the You and the Creator, beautiful courses. I really want to invite you guys for that. That's lovely. I'm also going to do my Connection Simplified workshop that I know, Geraldine, you did that one. Yeah, I'm doing it again in January. So have a look at all the stuff I do. I'll also do one-on-one sessions. If you feel like you want to book a one-on-one session with me, okay, I'm going to give another special. My one-on-one sessions online is 2,600 Rand. This is about an hour to an hour and a half where we work just on your issue, okay? For tonight and only for this group until tomorrow 2 o'clock, I'll make it 2,000 instead of 2,600. If you want to come and see me in person, the sessions is 3,500 Rand. If you want to come in person for only till tonight until tomorrow 2 o'clock, and I'll make it 3,000 Rand for an in-person session. So if you're struggling with any health things, then I can see you in person. But online, energy is energy. I don't have to see you in person. I can do a Zoom session and it is as effective. Okay, so let me know if you're keen on any of that. I'm sure Anne will share with you the information. My website is nianell.com, nianell.com, and then you can look under my services and all my events. On the 3rd of December, I'm going to do a beautiful sound meditation here in Johannesburg. So you can either join me there as well to end the year with beautiful sound. It's a wellness activation meditation. So we're going to use sounds. As you know, I'm clairaudient, so I sing the vibrations in whoever's there, and we just bring beautiful sounds just to release whatever is no longer serving you and activating within you everything that you already are. So I trust that you guys had fun. Thank you for joining me, and thank you so much for seeing me here. So
Can you just confirm the times again for the 25th?
So the 25th, it's 11 till 1 o'clock, and then 2 to 4. Okay. So it's a one-day workshop, 4 hours, 11 to 1, and then 2 to 4 on the 25th of November. Okay, guys, please, you can visit my website. All this information is there. And will you be sending out a mail to this group? So we will send you the recording of this Q&A if you want to listen to this again. And we will send you a link to my one-on-one sessions and to my 25 November Letting Go Simplified workshop. And only until tomorrow, 2 o'clock, you can get those special prizes, 950 for the Letting Go. Hester, do you have one more question?
Yes, I do. Can you hear me now, Nia?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. I just want to know, is it only on the 25th because I already have class?
So here's the thing. We will record.
Yeah, would you have another date?
Yeah, we will record the online workshop. So even if you're not there, but if you register and you pay, then you will get the recording and you can watch it then on your own time if you want to do it like that as well. If you can't,
thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, if you can't make the 25th, still register and pay, okay? And then you will get the replay.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you, Nianell.
Geraldine, you want to say something, or are you saying goodbye? You're on mute, hon.
Yeah, we can't hear you. Unmute.
Okay. Okay. Hi. I recognize two people that I've met. Well, except you, of course. Nianell and Anne. I just want to say, and this is out of personal experience with Nianell. I have been part of every course that she has given to me. Well, to me, because I feel it's like for me, since 2018. And I have done Connect course, I think about 3 times. I have done basically every course of Life Simplified, but I keep on doing it. And I know this is years ago, but I keep on doing it because you think you okay, you think you're good, you think you realize, you think you connected, and then something happens in your life. And that's why I'm here. I haven't been on one of your courses in at least the last 6 months, right?
I'm seeing you on the 25th.
But I am definitely going to do the letting go again. I think I've done it 5 times already. And it's not because you're excellent in presenting it, but every time we learn something of letting go more past, more current, more, and as we grow, we I think you said in the one course it's like an onion. So every time there's a layer,
Yes.
and then
Yeah,
you
we
let
just
go of
we
this,
just
and then
keep
you let
peeling
go of
things away.
this, and then you let go of this, and eventually, I think I don't know where's my final layer, but I'm definitely going to do another letting go.
Awesome.
I have cried so much tonight, and I must say thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank
Just
you,
amazing.
Geraldine. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you for being here tonight. And thank you for sharing your willingness and your courage to share, because we all learn together. We all figure this out together as a team. And I appreciate you and I love you. And I do hope that I will be able to connect with you again soon. And thank you. And good night, all you beautiful people.